Hey guys, guess what? It's Angel. You're watching my latest video. I've been gone for a while. I didn't realize how long it had been since I recorded a video, so I wanted to get on and do an update. There are two things that I wanted to, besides like updating what's going on in my life, two things that I wanted to share with you guys today, which I will do right now, and then I will update. That way, if you're watching this and you don't really care about my update, you don't have to see that right away. But two things I wanted to share with you guys. The first one is a series that I came across called Modern Love, and I don't actually know how I heard about it or how I came across it. I just know that what drew me to it was this portrayal. Anne Hathaway, it's a particular episode. She's not in the whole series, and I'm not familiar with the entire series. I just know that there is an episode that she's in where she portrays a woman that is bipolar or deals with bipolar disorder. And so, of course, you know, I wanted to watch it. I'm always looking for something on TV or a movie that best portrays or describes bipolar and my experience with it. And the reason I do that is, number one, it's therapeutic for me. Anything that kind of validates or something that is relatable is always therapeutic. And that's not just for me, but I would assume it's for you who are watching this who have bipolar, or who has a loved one that has bipolar. Something that it's just validating to know that you're not the only one that deals with it. So I came across this this episode, for lack of a better term, an episode. So I watched this. It's called Modern Love, and I can't remember the episode number, but I'm going to put a link in it below, or I'll give some information below to give that to you. I apologize. I should have had that written down or looked it up before I started making this video. So it's Anne Hathaway, and she is dealing with bipolar. And it is probably the closest thing I've ever watched on TV or movie. The closest thing that I've ever watched that I could relate to. And I watched it, and then I got my husband, and I had him come and watch it with me. And he said to me, he goes, "I don't know how you can watch this." And he's like, "I don't know how you can watch things like this. Like, this is like so, you know, just, it just made me emotional to watch it." And I explained to him, you know, just what I've said here, that it's therapeutic. To know that someone else gets it, and that, because it's so hard to explain to people what it's like or what it feels like if you don't deal with it. And sometimes when our medication works really well, and I know that's like, well, you know, that's like, you would think, oh, why would it be a problem that your medication works well? But sometimes I feel like my medication, and I just came out of a session with my counselor, but sometimes I feel like my medication works so well that I almost forget that I have it. It's not like I forget, like every day I know, okay, I'm someone who struggles with bipolar. But sometimes when the medication works really well and I'm able to function normally, or what I would imagine it's normal to be without having bipolar, I kind of forget that it's something that is with me all the time, and I think that it's gone for good. And then I have a month, like the month that I'm still coming off of. I still, today is like the second day out of, since, I don't even know. I had to look on the calendar. I had to ask my counselor, like, when is the last day that we met? and she said it was January 27th. And we had an appointment scheduled after that, and I called and canceled because I could not make it to that appointment because I was such a wreck. And I'm still clawing my way out of a depressive episode. And so we have these glimpses of good and this. And so we go from here to here, and then we have this, which is what medication does for us, which is amazing. And then we hit another episode. And so anyway, just watching this play out on the screen and seeing that somebody got it right was just, it was great. It's great to see that. Because people don't see mental illness as a disability. And there are other illnesses out there that people don't see as disabilities either. And they don't see them as disabilities until they strike someone that they love, or maybe strike themselves. And I don't want, like I always say, I don't wish anything bad on anyone. But anyway, I don't know where I'm going with that, but I encourage you, if you can, to watch this, because it's just, I just thought it was like spot on. Okay, so there's that. And then the other thing is, it's on my phone, which I'm using right now to talk to you. An article that I came across on Bipolar Hope, and it's a great article about how to communicate with your counselor, your psychologist, or your psychiatrist. And it talks about how psychiatry has gone from, in the past, what it was like talk therapy, and then as science came along further and they started to prescribe medications, it was talk therapy and prescribing medications. Sorry, my dog is really loud. You're gonna hear she's a barker. So they went from talk therapy to prescribing medications, and then because of insurance and how insurance works, they have kind of moved psychiatrists off to just prescribing meds and not doing so much talk therapy, and now relying on counselors to do talk therapy and psychologists. And now they're sort of like moving back to integrating psychiatrists and medication, and not cutting out the others, but just making them kind of different. Anyway, it's a very interesting article. And so I'm going to link that below so you can read that if you'd like to. I think it's very informative, and the article speaks for itself. So those two things I wanted to share with you guys today. Where have I been? I've been here, but I have had a lot going on, a lot and a lot of nothing, which sounds really weird. But last August, the year, seriously, I don't know where it went. And at the same time, like I've been sitting suspended in this state of like, hurry up and wait with medical stuff, which just biopsies, like so just breast biopsies going on since last August, and it's like a long story. It's a really long, stupid story, but it's when you get into health issues, like not just mental health, but your body's health as well, and crippling anxiety, a lot of time passes, but in my mind, like I feel, because I'm like in a stalled position where I just feel like I'm sitting in neutral because I'm so afraid to move one way or the other, because I don't know what we're going to find out. And right now, everything is fine, but we're still, you know, I'm still under observation. It's like, you know, we didn't find anything in the biopsy, but we want to see you in 6 months. So then 6 months comes and they find something else, and now we want to look at something else. And so, you know, as of right now, I'm fine, but I'm, you know, they're still monitoring things. And then I've got issues with other areas of my body. So just stuff like that has been going on. But I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm dealing with stuff. And I'm blessed. I know it doesn't sound like it, but I am. And I'm just trying to just keep moving forward. So I know this is a weird video. Do I want to post this video? I don't know if I do. I don't know if I do, but I'm hanging in, guys. I'm hanging in there. I hope you're hanging in there. I'm trying to do a lot of like self-care. It's super important, especially when you're like, when your anxiety is out of control, or when you're in a depressive state and a month passes and you didn't realize it's been a month since it started. But it's not all bad. Like we had a really great, the summer was really good. Thanksgiving was good. Christmas was good. Our family is super blessed. We did have COVID as well. We had a second round of COVID, but, you know, we recovered well, and now we're just waiting for spring. We're waiting for spring. We're waiting for the rain to go away. We're waiting for just sunshine and tulips. I'd love to go see the tulip fields this year. So stuff like that. And the puppy is grown and she's good. And I don't know. That's what I have. I'd love for you to interact with me. Okay. If you have questions or comments, please leave those down below. I am so glad that you stopped by today, and I'm glad that you stuck around for the update, even though it wasn't a super great, exciting update, I guess. I don't know, maybe it was. I would love, if you are not a subscriber, I would love for you to subscribe. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Yeah. That's what I have for you. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you have a great week. And until we talk again, bye.